What's happening? I'm Travis. Welcome to another edition of my vlog. I owe you some explanations. One, that was just some test footage I'm doing for an Indiegogo film. The boys are fighting in the background. Hold please. That was test footage, except for the suspenders part and the bow tie part. We're doing some test footage for this project I'm working on, and I need to get a shot that comes up from the box. What I'm doing here is just cutting out a little bit of the bottom of the box. Now that the dogs are on mute, what I'm doing is just cutting out a small hole in the bottom of this box. This is not the final shot. In the final shot, I'll build a custom box for this. Probably end up doing two. One that the tie actually, even on mute, they're still making a crap ton of noise. One that the tie will actually go into, and then this one, or one like this, with higher walls that we'll use to fudge the shot, basically. In theory, this should work, because I'm going to hang it over the edge of the table, put the camera down here on the tripod, and if I'm looking at this right, you should see me, the edges of the box. We might have to take off the wide angle lens. And what'll happen is, with quick editing, oh, now I'm in frame. You want to let me know if I'm in frame. You want to watch my shot. Zach's helping me. Thanks, Zach. He's also working on his channel. More on that soon. But yeah, so. Is it rolling? But yeah, so that's a project I'm working on. Second failure. And this one hurts a little more. That's what I owe you another explanation on. I framed that last video all wrong. I got a lot of feedback in real life, and I didn't mean to frame it the way I did. Yes, we had a failure. Yes, the brick and mortar shop isn't working, but we're not done. We're not done by any means. We're just retooling, and it's cool. I mean, what I've learned in small business and what I've learned in just being an entrepreneur and in life, that if one thing doesn't work, it doesn't mean that the whole thing is messed up. I just figured out one way not to open a business. It's like what Thomas Edison said. He failed a whole bunch of times before he figured out how to make a light bulb. But it's not that he failed, he just figured out a whole bunch of ways not to make a light bulb. He just had to figure out how to make a light bulb. We're figuring out how to open this shop correctly. Alright, hey, you be a good boy for Uncle Zach. You be a good boy for Uncle Zach. You. So here's what we're doing. We've started the process to get into the shared commercial kitchen space here in Worcester, or outside Worcester. We have filed for an official LLC. We are now at an LLC, which is pretty cool. I've never been one of those before. We just need to get some insurance, fill out some forms, get some other stuff set up. What that does for us, it allows us to go into some local establishments here in Worcester that we've already talked to and sell our wares legally and commercially. So we're gonna be popping up, doing little pop-up, pop-overs. Stupid jokes. We're gonna be popping up some places around Worcester, maybe expanding out from there. Just different places, trying different things. We've talked to a brewery, we've talked to a coffee shop, we've talked to a barber shop actually. All three places really cool. Don't really know what's gonna happen quite yet, but that's what we're doing. So, like I said, we're not done. We're just figuring it out, retooling. What this does is it allows us to improve our product, really understand what we're doing, how we're gonna offer these to the public. Always record when there's trains. Oh my goodness, I gotta believe that's on the recording. Anyway, so it allows us to kind of build up our quality, really understand how these things work, really just make them as delicious as we can. It allows us to build a brand so that people, once we finally do open, they know exactly what we are because they've been seeing us all over town. And it allows us to build some capital ahead of the quite expensive build-out process. I knew it was going to be expensive. I didn't realize it was going to be that expensive. It's a rookie mistake, but it's a mistake I'll only make once because now I know. So that's what's going on with popovers. And some other cool stuff is that I submitted a piece to a contest here in Worcester. We have this weird saying that Worcester is Paris of the 80s. I don't know, so they're doing a whole show of Worcester of the 80s, so I decided to make this cool piece, and it actually got us selected, which is really cool. So I'll be dropping that off Monday morning, and there's an opening at the end of the month, so I'm sure I'll be vlogging that. We're gearing up for Punk Cake. I have this, oh my word. I've been making stickers, Hunchy stickers. Here, look at these cool guys. 6 in each, they're all random. They're just different, I don't know, characters. There's like a dinosaur one, there's like a dead rat one. The dead rat's my dedication to Banksy, because everybody was doing rats after Banksy started doing rats, so I beat it to death. Those will be up on my web store, which is getting designed by me right now. A lot of work, a lot of things to do, but I'm trying to diversify how I make money. We're approaching 100 of these vlogs, which is really cool. I'm gonna do something interesting for 100. I'm not quite sure yet, but I wanna make it a bigger production because it's 100 and that's substantial. And then lastly, Zach and I have been doing this podcast. Though whatever this is podcast, we're not really sure if that name's gonna stick, but it's sticking for now. We've been doing these fun episodes where we're not really sure what the questions are. We pull up randomly. Here, there's a little taste of some of the stuff we talk about.
No, like I said, I marry Simba because I want to be controller of the Pride Lands. Kill Babe for the bacon. My remainder is Bambi.
So we have a third one done, which will go up this week. That'll be at the end. The link to that channel will be at the end of this. Check us out. We're trying to grow this little, I don't know, whatever this is, this creative pod that we're developing. So come along. Come out, check out for the adventure. Subscribe to that, subscribe to this, give it a like. This part of the video is always like where I'm pleading with you guys to subscribe or to like. But really understand that it helps me grow. The more you like the video, the more you share it with your friends, the more viewers I can find. I can hopefully get a little bit of money for this thing. And it's not that I'm trying to get rich off of YouTube. I just want to be able to create cooler things. And to create cooler things, I need a little bit of capital. So instead of just asking for your money, I want to be able to sell you cool stuff. Hence the stickers. And I have some other ideas for some art and some other postcards and posters. And then I'm going to be doing some contests because that's how you grow. So contests on how to win stickers and all that other stuff coming soon. As soon as I figure it out, truthfully. All right, this has been a jumpy all over the place vlog. Quick one, little update. I've been super busy. All right, cool kids. I'm gonna head out. I hope you make more, do more, and be more. I'll catch you cool cats next week. Bye. Oh yeah, super sexy, sweaty look.